Okay, so we're going to do something that's a little bit different today. We are going to go to a convenience store and eat.
I should specify that we have a convenience store in our... Yeah, that's not very different now that I think about it. We have a convenience store that's actually in our building.
Yeah.
I feel that we're kind of lucky to have that. We don't have to go very far.
It's not like it's like inside the inside of our building. It's just like inside of the structure. At the first level, there's a convenience store and like a gym and a sushi restaurant and like a couple of other things down there that it's in the base area of our building.
Are we boasting?
But
no.
we are essentially standing above a convenience store right now. And this convenience store is in a kind of, I mean, we live in sort of a suburban-ish area of Tokyo, but not too far out in the burbs, but not in the big part of the city, that kind of region. And for some reason, in this specific convenience store, the brand of it, by the way, is Community, and it is like a chain that you see in other places. They had put in a new service, probably about a year ago, I guess, is when we first saw it, maybe even a little bit further back than that.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
it takes up a pretty large amount of the space.
Real estate
in this. And real estate in this part of the country is really expensive, so it's kind of interesting that they have decided to do this. But it's like they're testing and rolling out a new system of robotic convenience stores, and it is called Mopu. And do you know what Mopu stands for?
Mobile purchase.
Yeah, so the name of the whole thing, oh gosh, it went away. Hold on, let me see if I can go back and I can actually see it. So I'm going to line this up so you guys can see what we're doing on our phone, because that's what part of this is going to be about.
Yeah,
so
the
it
robots
says,
like to talk
My
to you
Mobile
through your
Multi
phone.
Order. Hold on, let's try that again. My Mobile Multi-Order Pickup.
Okay.
So there's more letters, there's more words in the...
There's more mo's?
Yeah. So
and a multi?
the way that this all functions is that you go onto your phone and you can place an order. And then when you get down there, and we'll show you all this, you can scan a QR code on your phone, and then a robot apparently in the back goes and collects your goods and puts them into a tray, and then you get them out. That's basically the rundown of this. And it is... Again, like I said, they are testing this at this particular location, and when it was installed, I'm not sure if this is still true. I think it is actually based on the app, but it's the only one that exists. This isn't something that they've rolled out anyplace else. It's a very strange place to be testing this, if you ask me.
Yes.
Because there are... I don't know where you would test something like this. But basically what ended up happening is that people will walk by this unit and they'll look at it and be kind of confused, and they're a little curious, and then they notice, oh, you got to install an app and make an account and all this stuff, and then they just go right into the convenience store that's literally connected to this thing and just buy their things and leave.
Yeah.
So there's not a whole lot of incentive to use this system.
I would love to know how many people have used this system.
How many accounts exist, that kind of information.
How many accounts exist, how many uses have taken place, because I feel like we are in the first 10. I'm gonna say a fresh first 10 of people who are not associated with this machine.
We went into the store when they first it had installed and turned it all on and everything, and there was a dude there that spoke like American level English, like he was like a native English speaker, but he was a Japanese dude, and he was somehow tied up in the installation of it and stuff. And we talked to him, and he was really nice, and we asked him how it works. I was like, are the robots back there? And he was like vague about the way he answered it.
Yeah, he wouldn't talk to us about the robots.
He couldn't tell us about the background or anything or what was going on behind there, but he did get he was like, I'll show you how it works, and he bought a little candy bar for us or something like that. So that's basically our experience with it. And maybe like a month ago, I finally got curious about it enough that I made it an account and installed the app, and I bought a couple things from it. So I've been down this road a little bit, but I thought it would be fun to see if we could actually get a meal out of it, because
an entire meal.
It does not have a wide berth of selection like the convenience store does. It doesn't have the same inventory.
Okay. I just want to say I haven't gone down this road as far as he has. I'm expecting a lunch, and now I've just heard there's not. Aaron, you invited me for a lunch.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the recording of the screen up on there for you guys, and you can see that there's a chipmunk eating a nut.
Oh, that's going to be me.
And we will go through this together, and we will decide what we're going to have for lunch. Now, I have already looked at this in advance, so I kind of know what we've got. And I will do a quick...
I'm a terrible decision maker.
Quick run through of the things that we've got. here. The very top section is things that you've bought before, and I've got a drink and some little snacks that we got out of the machine at one point in the past. So that's what the stuff here at the top is. And the next category is like snacks and bentos and food items. So
like
that's
in this area.
Yeah, in in that area. And then down below that, you've got things that look like ramen noodles and stuff in this area here. And it's cup noodles and instant foods. So like things that you can make in a microwave or things like that.
Add water, add hot water.
Then you have drinks, and then you have sweet snacks and candies and stuff like that. And then on the I thought that was the end. Then we've got, this is alcoholic drinks.
Oh, there's lunch.
On this.
No,
I'm actually curious. I'm gonna get something and see if it, because how does it check your age? Yeah. I'm curious. I don't know about that.
Yeah.
And then we've got things that are like drinking snacks, essentially.
Chilled.
And some of the weird things that you see in Japanese convenience stores that I avoid. So things that are in a can and things. I don't know.
I'm even finding that bizarre.
And then we've got like not edible things.
People call these sundries.
Yeah.
Sundries.
Yeah,
things you need in daily life.
Sapuri. What is a sapuri?
I don't know.
I've never processed that word. And it is like, you saw masks and stuff in there, and like just like wipes and things like Vicks. Some Vicks up in here. So this gives us.
I've never seen Vicks in the actual convenience store.
You get it from a vending machine downstairs, baby.
Okay.
The giant robot vending machine.
Robot gets colds often.
So something that I noticed, and I'm going to jump in. I'm just going to show you guys this right away. You can click on these arrows that are right here, and it'll take you into the full category. Okay. So like the full category of, let's say, drinks, you can click that. And then it propagates the whole thing, and then you can scroll down, and you can see every drink that's in this system.
That's available.
It's available, okay? However, what I noticed earlier when I was looking at this is like a quick look, quick overview of these bars. So you see the sandwich right here.
Yeah.
This one, and it's a teriyaki chicken and egg sandwich, right? Mm-hmm. When I was looking at this earlier, I clicked on this and looked for the same sandwich, and it's not there. So there's a bug.
There's a bug, and it ate the sandwich.
Yeah. I don't. It's only here, but in the full area, and like this thing up top, right here, that says subete, means like all items.
Yeah.
So if you drop that down, you can select like, okay, it's definitely a sandwich, which is the second one, and then you say, okay, go, and you only get one sandwich. So there's something wrong, and I'm wondering. That's what I'm gonna have. I'm gonna order that, and I'm wondering if I get that, is it even gonna exist, or are we gonna hit a problem?
Oh no.
So like that was the thing. I was like, yeah. So anyways, I'm gonna get into that personally, and I'm gonna get that teriyaki chicken sandwich.
Put it in the cart. Put it in is it a basket?
Yeah, you put it in a little basket.
Were there extra things it was asking, or it tells you allergens?
Oh wait, hold on a second here. Oh yeah, we can show that as well. This shows ingredients, and then this is allergens, and like it's all blank.
It shows nothing.
So yeah, maybe this item doesn't actually exist.
Wow.
In there. Why? Because it wouldn't let me put it in the cart. Or let me look at the cart. How do you see the cart? Maybe you click on your person, account, credit card information, blah, 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 blah.
I think the cart pops up when there's something in the cart.
I think you might be right. Okay, let's try this.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sandwich is not there, I guess.
We'll go back and try the sandwich again. Because I think you're getting screwed.
Yeah, that sandwich doesn't exist.
Wow, that's the start of a bad meal. Mopu has really disappointed us already, because it looks like a really good sandwich.
It does. It looks like the only thing here that I wanted to eat. Okay, so now we do have the cart down there. And am I crazy? No, it says add to cart. Yeah, I'm not losing my mind here.
What about that other sandwich?
The other sandwich is a tuna and tamago sandwich, so tuna and egg. You want me to try to add it and see what happens?
You should add it and see what happens, not that I want it.
So it actually went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so there's something wrong with that.
And that's a delete, so it's gone now.
So basically, you need to not pay attention to what's flashy. You need to go into
you have to go
the
into
full
the
menu
it's a very good
to
point.
understand that what is actually available to you.
So we're looking for lunch, so let's keep that in mind. This isn't a dinner. This isn't like fine dining or anything. So let's I guess the two things it would be in. What is this?
Look at that. That's drag and drop into the cart. That's for people who need a tactile experience.
That was nice. Okay, the interface is actually pretty good for a Japanese website type thing, to be honest with you. So I think this area or this area is going to be where we're going to find food.
Yes, and I think that we have explored the bento area and found that really
there are no bentos.
There's just bars and tubes for eating.
Yeah.
I would
protein
say
bars and
that's pretty dismal
stuff. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get this sandwich because
you're okay with the tuna?
Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, tuna salad's okay, like that kind of thing, like that kind of tuna.
Okay.
I can get down on that. And if I don't like it, I don't like it. So there we go. There's a sandwich in the thing, and there's some yogurts and things like that in here, and a lot of these are
that
like
as a secondary item at some point.
Yeah, like protein. I don't know how to explain these things. They're
just energy in these things. He's pointing at this item. They're just kind of like jelly in a pouch, and some of them are just to give you energy. Some of them will be like low calorie energy, and some of them will be protein, so that like if you're going on a run, it's something very easy to just.
Should I get one and just like should I mean, there's not a whole lot here. I'm not going to get a lot of calories out of anything else.
It's up to you. What you want to eat. This is your meal. You could put it in the cart and then take it out of the cart. That would be smarter.
Okay, let's do that. I'm going to get the one that says it's full of vitamins. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Inzuri. All right, I've never noticed that's what those things are called. Okay, so the other section that I think is going to be of use is these cups or these ramens and stuff. And there is a microwave and a hot water bot down there.
Okay.
So I was thinking, let's try to do this without using any of our kitchen, because you might be on the move when you're doing stuff like this. So, as if this wasn't already hard enough. So these packages here would probably be out because you wouldn't have a bowl.
Yes, I don't have a bowl.
So you would be looking down into, are there even cup noodles? There are not cup noodles. Okay, so there's these types of things. And this was the other thing that I saw. This is, I think, what I'm going to get as well. This is a tomato pasta, soup pasta. And
you add hot water to it, and it cooks in about 3 minutes, and it gives you pasta.
Yep. So I'm going to add that to my list. My list and your list are the same lists, by the way.
Yeah.
And then you have got a whole bunch of things that I actually don't know if you're going to be able to cook down there.
I'm leaning towards this Tororis thing. So it's basically like instead of cup noodle, it's cup gohan. So it's like cup rice. So add that, and then I might change my mind.
Okay. And I think this heart here means you can favorite it. Like, so that you have a favorites list.
Might want to favorite that teriyaki sandwich, so when it's back around.
Well, they send me an email. Okay. And I mean, I don't even feel like I saw...
Some of these, I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like, what is this? What is this thing?
Ramen? But I don't know...
Could you make it there?
I don't think so. Oh, let's get back into it. Like, we can see, there we go. This one, because it's in stock, it shows the ingredients and the allergens and stuff.
I actually don't think it's an in-stock situation. I think it's an actual package as opposed to something that's handmade.
Okay, let's check that sandwich that I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it's
so
just
they couldn't scan the ingredients or whatever off of it. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, I feel like...
Yeah, a lot of this is stuff you would have to pick up and take home.
Yes. Okay, so I guess I'm sticking with what I got. I would almost say it is one of the only options, unless I got like the same cup noodle as you.
There was a second one that was similar to mine.
Soup pasta.
There's another soup pasta here.
I've actually had that before, so that's why I'm just steering clear of it.
Let's try something
and
new.
You got the tomato one already, which is the better one. There's also a creamy... What's that? Push it.
Cream chowder.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll keep going with my Gohan situation.
Okay. And let's see, do you want to look and see if there is some sort of beverage that you would like?
Yeah, let's see what the beverage situation is.
Oh, they got oat milk and stuff. Look at this. Look at this sloth, Namakemono-san. So a lot of these are Calpis soda and Fanta. It's like cold coffee. This is kind of a famous, like, kind of orange drink thing. I think it's carbonated. Ginger ale, Dr. Pepper, kind of rare. Sprite.
Did they have Dr. Pepper in the convenience store area?
I don't know.
That's surprising.
CC Lemon's like a lemon drink. There's a jug of Mickey Mouse. It's just water. They have a lot. Okay, so there's quite a few drinks in here.
It seems like drinks are their main thing.
It might be easier for the robot to do those drinks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe the robot is squeezing the onigiri too hard.
And then these are like energy drink type things, and then some vegetable juices. And
Yeah,
I
this
mean, there's a
list is
lot of drinks. It's like it
long.
almost has. I wonder if it has access to the entire row of drinks they have inside.
Yeah, because it could pull it there. Then
Yeah,
people
maybe.
are restocking and dodging a robot.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. So,
Okay, slow scroll up, sir.
okay.
So that was fast.
That was fast. Okay, my bad.
Okay. Anything look exciting? Katie's hard to please.
That's true.
No, I don't want a smoothie type situation. I might get that oat milk and try it.
With the sloth?
Yeah.
Is that how you're feeling?
Yep.
I guess sloth. Like, think about sloth. Like, the energy drinks are like, get energy and go, and yeah. And this one's like, I'm sloth. This is what's gonna make you. You're gonna
It's
be a
either
sloth.
that or Sprite.
Get the oat milk. The Sprite is boring.
Okay.
People have had Sprite. So you have two.
People
oat
have had
milks.
Sprite.
You have two different. There's an almond milk as well, but you've got this one.
All right, if you're gonna want some, then I'd probably say just get the regular. If not, then maybe
That's
I'll
the
get
cafe
the coffee
latte?
one. Or we could each get one.
And this is just plain. I don't know. It's up to you. Which one do you want? The cafe latte or the plain?
I'll go plain.
Okay. Okay. So we'll check
To the
those.
cart.
Check those allergens. None.
None.
Okay.
Okay,
What if you're
so it's a
allergic to oats?
prepackaged thing.
Oh, but maybe because there are none. Maybe there's maybe there's nothing in there that's like considered an
Okay,
allergen.
but they did show it because it is a prepackaged
Yeah.
thing.
Okay. Did I already put a drink into the cart?
No.
I got that bag of stuff.
You still want that bag of stuff?
No, I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm out.
Okay. Yeah, I think that bag of stuff was gross.
Yeah, I am gonna get this just because I have had it before and it's good.
Mm.
So we'll get that instead. It's like a nashi. It's like a Japanese pear drink.
All right, we're definitely gonna need more than what we've got.
Okay, so we're looking at sweets now. And I favorited that, and I can't
And-
unfavorite it.
There we go.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got like pretzel sticks and stuff like that, and
What's
pudding, but it looks like a
pudding? Okay.
maron pudding.
So it's kind of like chestnut pudding.
And peanuts and karabi. It's like one of the, these are like these sticks, kind of like chips, but they're like a stick.
And they always do like seasonal flavors. And it's kind of exciting.
Oh, you can get like candies and stuff too.
Did say candies.
I did. Candy Mania. So stuff like that. Gosh, there's a lot.
I think there's going to be a lot of candies and drinks because that's what a konbini is.
That's actually probably a fairly good assessment.
They've also got some of those protein bars in here, so it's a little bit of a...
Get the Black
I don't
Thunder.
know where things are supposed to go.
Black Thunder, 32 yen.
That's what the guy got me
Yeah.
for free when they were showcasing their robot powers. Yeah,
And
there's
then
not
there's some,
one in
like,
that
gum and
spot. So
stuff.
that is the end of the candies and snacks.
I'd be okay getting a Black Thunder. Those are like my favorite candy bars.
Yeah, I don't want chocolate. I want something more
Okay, so
savory. So
I'm gonna get a single Black Thunder. How about that?
single Black Thunder.
32 yen. It's like a little thing like this. It's not a.
And let's see. No, none of these are. We're still in the candy world, and I am not.
Oh, you want out of the
interested.
candy? Okay.
Just going up because there were some pretzel type things. What's this? Is it ume?
Shichimi mayo aji.
Oh, that's
So it's like kind of like 7 spicy flavored powder with mayonnaise.
With mayonnaise. I don't think that's making that better.
And it's like on these little like I don't know how to explain them. That these little hard crunchy things are good, but I don't know how to Englishify that word. This pretz looks like it might be pretty good. Satsuma.
Well, I was also looking at this aggressive Satsuma.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that guy.
But I think that's sweet. That looks like sweet. And I don't want sweet.
It says it's like special for fall.
Okay, then let's go with the Pretz.
Okay, throw that in the bag. Okay. So
what was the next category I have to do with the alcoholic drinks was the next category.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they got the weird chilled shit. That might actually have food in it.
You think?
Yeah.
This is like the biggest order they're ever gonna get. The machine's
Yeah.
gonna break.
Okay, so they have cheeses and things like that. We're not interested in cheeses.
It's all, to me, this is all like drinking snacks and stuff.
Drinking
and like
snacks,
I see
stuff
stuff like
in a
this, like in
can.
a can stuffs.
Oh man, I'd buy that.
How much is it? It's 800 yen.
Oh my god, I would not buy that.
But it's it looks like it's pork. It's like
Sumo.
Kagoshima, like pork squares, like that have been.
It looks good.
Do you want it?
No, not for 800 yen. Shit in
I
a
don't know what that
can
costs.
shouldn't be 800 yen unless it's like caviar, and then it's like probably more than that.
Here's a small one in a can.
Is it a small? It's a half a can. Half a can of some Smokies. What are these? What are these sandwiches?
These things? Oh yeah, hey, hot sandwich.
Wow.
Beef
I would
stew.
tell you right now. You should probably. Can we microwave? Well, what are the instructions? How do you do it?
Yeah, I think you can just microwave it, right?
Yeah, I'd be more inclined to get this than what I already chose, because what I already chose was pretty boring. We should have walked through this beforehand, because we walked you down a road that like was But we didn't want to do that. We wanted you to be in it with
Meat
us.
sauce, and the other one is beef stew.
Go back one. There's also this.
Who's this? Chicken mayonnaise.
Chicken mayonnaise. These are interesting. I think one of us should get those.
Okay.
You should certainly
Yeah,
get
yeah.
that instead of the tuna sandwich. I think that's going to be a bad time for you.
I think you're right. Okay, so
Beef stew?
we're gonna go beef stew.
It's exciting. I hope we can make it there. If we can't, I mean, we're coming back upstairs.
Yeah, that's worst case scenario.
Keep on rolling. What do we have? What is... There's something that's $100. This shit is $100. Was this robot out of its mind? Oh my god. Okay, I'm walking away from there. Yeah, we're in the 70s.
Holy crap!
You know how
this is-
7-Eleven has like the magazine of items that you can buy? That's what this is.
This is dangerous. I don't want to bump one of these buttons.
Yeah.
And a bunch more stuff in a can.
Bunch of canned stuff. What's that? Squid ink
Paella.
paella
Paella. Yeah.
in a can for 1,000 yen.
No, for 400 yen.
Oh, I was looking at our total. Okay.
Rice only. Oh,
What
only.
does
I
this-
think it means right. You have to add the rice.
Just add rice.
Yeah.
Oh, then this is something that we basically can't ingest
Unless they sell like rice that you can make down there. Okay.
in this machine. We would
yeah.
have found that out. It would be in this area, I assume.
Yeah. Okay. Are you still happy with your...
Yeah, I
Lunch
haven't
suggestions?
seen... I mean, I'd just be getting the same thing as you, and I prefer to get something different.
Sure.
So,
Okay. All right. So that was an interesting department. I don't think we need any like home goods or whatever.
sundries.
And I don't know if I'm going to drink it now, but I am going to get a drink, an alcoholic drink, just to
See if
see if it
treats
works.
us.
So they
Yeah.
got Smirnoff ices, which it's kind of fun, but
Is that a bottle of whiskey?
yeah, for 1,000 yen.
Dang.
I think I'm just going to get an apple cider because I'll actually drink that and enjoy it at some point. So yeah, I'm going to do that. It's like a hard cider.
Okay. I want to see what the other options are.
Okay.
Oolong, cha,
Highball,
highball.
like
Okay.
lemon sours and stuff.
Yeah, your general canned drinks. And getting some... I was wondering if they had tall boys, and they do have tall boys, so you're not limited to a certain size for the robot to grab. They don't really seem to have so many bottles except for this whiskey. And they have other bottles that are for sale in the convenience store, but they don't seem to have them available here.
So are you good on that?
Yep, I'm
Okay.
good.
So let's check our cart. And we're going to be getting rid of that tuna sandwich. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be having this soup and... What? Where did my thing go? Maybe I bumped something at some point. Remember I added that?
Yeah, you added the sandwich and the alcoholic drink. Those are the items that are not available. You're in the wrong area.
No, the sandwich is... Oh, wait, you're right. I'm
it's
sorry.
in the
My
chilled
bad.
area. So...
I'll go into the drink thing first. It's just not there. Did I just put the wrong button or something?
Processing, okay.
Okay.
The number did go up.
It's up there.
And
then in here, down to the sandwich. It was this one. Then I was looking at the beef stew. And I'll add that.
it says...
You can only order 6 things at a time.
Okay, let's head back and we can take off
this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's no big deal. I didn't see that even pop up earlier.
Yeah, I didn't see it. When it showed that there were just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I was like, maybe there is a limitation. Okay, so this is our lunch.
This is our cart. This is what we're going to eat. All right.
The robot can only handle 6 items at a time.
Don't ask too much of this robot. Okay, so we're going to do the chumon. And now I have to check a box that is guaranteeing that I'm above 20 years old.
Because we got the alcohol.
Mm-hmm. And then it is
checking.
I've got gray in my beard. I think I'm okay.
Anyone can download this app. Like a 12-year-old could download and navigate this app and get crunk.
So then this section here is asking me where I'm going to be picking it up from, and it's set to where the one here. It's called Azumabashi. So that one's set, and it says when are you going to get it, and it says immediately after 10 minutes,
10 minutes,
20 minutes, 30 minutes, and you can set it for whatever time. So you just want to say 10 minutes?
No, I want to say now because I'm going to go downstairs.
But we got to put our shoes on and take the camera. It'll be 10 minutes. So I'm going to put 10 minutes. Let that robot. I don't want to stress this robot out. And then it says you have a coupon code, and then the credit card information, and then a total. So I'm going to hit that button, and I think it's going to order.
Okay.
Okay. So as you can see, it has thrown me a QR code.
And a robot downstairs just decided that it needed to wake up.
So
you rang.
We're going to get the camera, and we are going to go down to the Mopu. And we're going to hopefully get some stuffs.
This is Community Store. It is the convenience store that is directly below where we live.
Which is up there.
Yeah. So we go in here all the time. It's a small convenience store, but it's nice. I'm happy that there's a convenience store right downstairs. It tends to have the things I've forgotten, and I appreciate that. But if you walk around the corner, you'll find another entrance, and that other entrance goes to Mopu. My mobile multi-order pickup, okay? And by multi, they mean less than 6. Ooh, and earlier, alcohol was not on here. They had to black this out, so I guess that they got some sort of licensing to sell alcohol, which they're going to sell to us today. And I guess we might as well just go in because there's nothing out here of importance. You come into kind of this sterile little area where there's no one around. There's no one to explain anything other than this board that's like, we're open. That's good for you board and all of this machinery. People come over and they look at it, and you're thrust with information that kind of just doesn't compel you to give a shit. But we've come in here like 5,000 times since it opened, and we're compelled just to give it a try. I've actually never done these parts of the activity. I have a QR code, which I need your finger for, and I'm in. And so I think I'm this lady because it shows a QR code, so that's me. And then there's a QR thing here, so if I put this in there...
Oh, look at that, it shows the...
Oh, it caught it. It is again asking me if I'm 20, but yet no one's really here to verify, so pretend I'm a 12-year-old. Hi! I'm gonna turn that off. I don't think I need that anymore. This is not our phone. It's processing.
It says that it's like checking, so I wonder if... Step over. There's a camera here. Is it doing something with that, or is a person literally going to come over and check?
I really don't know.
I think the lady is, maybe the lady's going to, no, it just went.
So it processed, it sees our 6 items, the cost, these are the items that we purchased. And so I guess if I push this button, the magic will start happening. Now it just showed the robot, and what I wish it was doing is it would switch these screens up here to show you what the robot's doing.
Oh, can you hear it? Does it make a noise? It says it should be 5 seconds left.
Oh, I saw him! Or I saw something move.
Chum. That's our 6 items.
That's our 6 items.
Now hold on, look at this, there's a bag right there.
But I'm not gonna use it. I don't wanna use that. You bring your own bag now. That's what the world does, right?
Yeah, but you said there wouldn't be bags, and they're
Yeah. All right, so we have our alcoholic drink, 12 years old, solid win. We have our food, which we're gonna need to make now.
Is it making that noise? Did it beep?
No.
Oh, okay.
We have our drinks that we will drink later. And I have some bad news for you.
Huh.
This is just a can of filling.
Damn it.
So you have some beef stew in a can
Okay.
that you could make
It says hot sandwich. Oh, man.
then it says tosto ni no.
Yeah, it says lay it on top, put it on top of toast. Dang it. Okay, well, maybe we're gonna have to buy something through it. Maybe we can try buying it through the machine. I don't
Maybe
know.
there'll be more choice.
Push the button because that thing closes it.
Okay. Alright. Okay, it's closing. I thought you couldn't buy anything through the machine.
Yeah, I don't know, but this says like.
Okay, now we're this homeboy?
Yeah.
Okay, I
But
want to be that
how can you pay is the question.
I also want to be this guy.
How do you pay?
I really don't know.
Okay, so Hirogohan. Oh, hey, look, that sandwich is here.
Try that sandwich.
It added to the cart.
It added it to the cart. Chumon suru, chumon.
Okay, so now, but now see you have to use like pay or line pay. We don't have any of that stuff set up. So you have to pay with a QR code or something.
Wow. Pay, line pay. I'm just double checking because I want that Sando.
But there's no like credit card unit here or anything, so
Yeah.
you can't like.
And that's the downfall to what they've created right now is that you can't use it immediately. That is the sad part. I'm gonna ask to pause this for a moment and we'll be right back.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back into this app and see if I can get the sandwich through the app now. It's pretty weird that it would let me get it there, right? It's gotta be back there, the sandwich is here. So the deal is that we don't have any of the apps that you have to have, like these external third-party apps to order to pay here. Like it doesn't take credit cards, it doesn't take like Suica or anything like that. You have to pay with line pay or pay or whatever. We don't have any of that stuff. The way that their app works, it's tied to our credit card. It still won't let me add that sandwich.
Okay.
So I guess I'm gonna be going back and getting because you can't just buy bread to put that stuff on top of it. So I'm just gonna get the tuna sandwich and throw that into the cart and go through the same exact process. And I'm gonna say I'm getting it now and I'm checking out. And we've got a QR code. Okay, go. See how quick it'll go.
I can do it again. Home. I want to be that lady again. Nope.
Maybe come over here and use this one.
Yeah. 'Cause she's already here.
And look at this, it shows the phone there, like on the
Sorry,
screen.
it goes so
It
fast.
went so fast, yeah.
But you don't want your phone to stay there. That's kind of stupid.
Oh yeah, because if you left your phone there and this door opened,
And
it would fall.
you put all your stuff in your bag and then you left. Who do you talk to? The robot stole my phone.
And how would you call them?
If this sandwich shows up, I'm going to be surprised. And that's just because the other sandwich wasn't available.
Well, we think it wasn't available. Who knows? Seems like there's
What if
some.
the robot brings the wrong sandwich?
I hope he does. Okay, entertain
5
the people.
seconds. Oh, well.
What else have we got here?
Well, we have cooking to do, that's for sure. That's definitely gonna happen. But this is just stuff that doesn't matter to me. It looks cool.
It does look cool.
They did make it look kind of like I'm going to an ATM for snacks.
Oh yeah, your phone would fall.
Yeah.
You did that. All right.
Phone would fall, and then maybe you'd take all your food and not realize that your phone was in there.
All right.
All done.
It's interesting though that it has a human-facing camera, like this little nublet there.
Yeah. But I don't know what that's doing because it didn't really verify anything about me.
Other things that I noticed is that if you needed such utensils and chopsticks or straws, they do have that all supplied
I
here.
will definitely need, I will go spoon
Okay.
for my food.
And then over here in this corner.
In this corner!
You got a little microwave and a hot water bot. And I mean, I'm going to back up here to the edge. This is a lot of real estate just being empty
I am shocked.
inside
This is so much bigger than our room.
Yeah, in Tokyo, this is a tremendous amount of space. You can see that the convenience store is in there. And the convenience store is, it's not open 24 hours a day, but this thing is accessible 24 hours a day. So that wait that it made us do for the alcoholic drink, I don't know what was happening there. Because there wouldn't have been a person to push a button unless like it rang somebody's phone someplace maybe and they pushed a button. You know what I mean? So you could see us? I don't know. Who knows? So Katie is using the hot water. Does that show the temperature of the thing?
Yeah.
97 degrees.
It usually shows on machines.
Just fill into the line.
Yeah. And usually there'll be a button that's like a lock so that you can't use it, but this is straight up, you can just use that hot water. You can burn yourself all you want. And the button like looks like it was on a spaceship. Like the astronauts use this button in space. It's that old.
In the 60s, you mean?
Yeah. Oh man.
You got some Apollo buttons over there.
This is a surprisingly difficult lid. There we go.
Can I see what it looks like without? Okay, so it's it's just like
Just pasta and we were calling that dust.
Powdered
Some
dust,
sort of
yeah.
dust. Okay. Fill it to the line.
We have now come outside, and we're just right outside where the convenience store is. The convenience robot.
Robot.
And we've got a spread of foods and stuff. And I think that I'm gonna let mine cook for just another minute, I guess. You have to pour the water out, or you just eat it as is? Is this soup?
You just eat it as is.
So you just eat it as
it's
is?
totally ready.
Is it
hardcore stir it first?
Okay, all right. Okay, let's do that.
Because I feel
Sandwich
like
has
people
no-
know about the sandwiches.
I'm gonna eat the sandwich though, babe. You know that sandwich? People want to know about that sandwich from the robot. Katie forgot that we had, when we were ordering things and we went over on the 6, that we had put those like those sweet potato pretzels into the cart, and then we didn't remember to put them back in.
Yeah, I didn't go back far enough, like what could have been missed, and that definitely must have shown us the error, like you can't put more in your cart at this time, because it didn't end up in the cart. So we did get 6 items, but it didn't include my my side to this entree.
So here we go. We got this, and you can see kind of in there, I think, kind of get an idea of what we're looking at. It's just like it's a soupy pasta, and I'm curious how many calories this is.
It's usually 150 to under 200.
This also has milk product in it. But we had recently discussed in a video that I was having trouble with digesting milk, and ever since then, I got some pills. And I've been using these, and it's been helping me, I think.
I'm also in milk territory.
It's either...
But I have no problems.
It's either a psychological thing or it's actually helping. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to try punching these back with it. And I don't have any water. So that means this is going to be the first thing I'm actually going to break into, which is my nashi drink. And it is just it's a like I said earlier, a Japanese pear. And it's got the thick straw, So you know that
There's chunks up
there's
in
going
there.
to be chunks up in there.
I'm not interested anymore.
Really?
I talked to somebody else yesterday who was like, I hate when there are chunks in drinks. And I was like, I hate when there are chunks in drinks. It
Chunky.
was such a lovely moment to have with a new person. No, thank you.
Well, try it, man. It's good. It's
I've
good.
already had it before.
There's lots of chunks, like full chunks of stuff, man.
Wow.
So yours is just like a rice-based
Mine
thing.
has rice in it. It's kind of like a soup. Like a chicken
like
and
a
rice
gratin
type
or
of soup.
something?
It says that it's a veggie.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
Are there? Can I see the allergen? Oh, it says no. It says there are veggies. But
You wanted to know if it's milk?
no, I want to know. No, there's chicken in there. There's chicken and pork and beef, and yeah. I was thinking as a vegetarian, that would have been an interesting thing to see in Japan. Okay, so to the Mopu roboto. Yeah, cheers. it.
Cheers on that. Yeah. This is the worst rice I've ever had. I don't even know if that's rice.
Am I gonna be okay? Oh my god!
Is it rice?
Yeah.
It doesn't embody anything.
It just like disintegrates in your mouth.
Yes.
It's like, yeah, it's not good.
I at least thought it would be rice.
This is, I mean, it's food.
I like those, but I usually end up getting two.
I've had better things. It's a little sweet, actually. Like the pasta sauce is a little strange. Like, I don't know. As you can see from the selection that we had to choose from and from what we ended up getting, this is not a good solution for a good meal.
No.
Like,
it's a solution for a fun video. It's a solution for a weird experience. I like limitations. I like when you get limited to something. I really only had like 3 things to choose from, so that was good.
Now, on the flip side, if you go into a convenience store in Japan, if you aren't aware of this, we've got videos about this in other places. Look up 7-Eleven on our channel if you haven't seen anything like that. But you can get like a good meal. Like you can get good eating from convenience stores. Like they have like bentos and like you can get salads and you can get all kinds of really actually good food from convenience stores.
But
so,
robots don't really seem to care about they're giving you a good meal.
Yeah, I just wonder, I would love to go in the back and see what the physical limitations are of this robotic mechanism and why maybe it can't have, why does it not have access to a bento? Or they're not, maybe it can, but there's not enough foot traffic to...
They'd just be throwing money
They'd
away.
be throwing food away at the end of the day.
No, I want to know if this is a push-up bra sandwich or not.
Oh, where...
Do you remember how to...
Yeah, I do know what you mean. She means that there's like filling at the top, but in the back there's very little. Would you consider that push-up bra?
I'm not going to call that push-up bra. The push-up bra is still usually like the back is just bread.
Yeah.
Like you're just eating 2 pieces of bread on your last
It's
bite.
a little thicker in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
But
mean
you got to put the girls out there. But you still need to have something to back it up. And I would say it does have something to back it up. And now I'm up to this sloth, and I just want to point out that this also has a tube. I'm worried that I'm stepping into...
It's not thick, though.
It's not thick.
If you get chunks of sloth out of there, that's going to be quite a ride. This is oat milk?
That was kind of nice. Oat milk is kind of new.
Yeah, in Japan. Yeah, it's not bad. I don't think I would get that and care to drink it, but it's like I would like that as a replacement for other milk products when I don't feel like taking those little pills.
Yeah. I'd say that's all right.
The tuna sandwich is all right. Have a bite. You're surprised that I like this, but I actually think tuna salad stuff is okay.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Don't you know me?
I got an onion that was good. Yeah. That was good. Let me get back to this rice that isn't rice.
So that's basically everything we got aside from the alcoholic drink. I'll show it to you, but I'm not going to crack it open. I'll save it for another time.
I already showed it.
Oh, okay. Anyway,
It is quite complicated to get
it's
out of my
just a little glass bottle of apple hard cider, and it's good. It's
bag. I'm waiting for a 12-year-old to walk by and just give it to him.
well, they could just get their own if they had a PayPay account or whatever.
I'll show them how this works.
I do really wonder why there's a camera there, and there was a long process of waiting for that thing to confirm that happened and it didn't happen when we ordered just a sandwich. That didn't even happen then.
But I wonder if it was that many items, or if it was the alcoholic drink.
Yeah, we'd have to go back and buy an alcoholic drink and not an alcoholic drink one at a time or something to see how it actually, like, if that happened or not, to see where the hang up was happening. But it really makes me wonder if, I would love to say that AI is looking at your face and deciding, but really in Japan, it's probably that like somebody's phone went off and they had to push a button, like, oh, I got a message and I have to confirm. That wouldn't surprise me
That
either.
this person looks like they're old enough to have that.
Or someplace a fax machine printed out our picture. Something like that happened, I don't know. But yeah, okay, so this is the Mopu experience. I think it's the only one, and I'll be surprised if they ever make another one. Like
I would definitely be very surprised if I ever saw this anywhere else.
How could, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but how do you think that they could make it applicable to actually succeed? How could they make this thing work?
It needs to be more gunned towards being a supermarket than being a convenience store. Like, they need to have, like, supermarket stuff in there that you could just grab on the way home, and it's all just ready there for you.
I think my problem with it, and where I think it could be improved, is if they had that teriyaki chicken sandwich.
I was telling him earlier, I was like, maybe I should look at the menu before we go into this, and he was like, I already know what I want.
It was that sandwich. No, realistically, I think that where it fails, a lot of people in Japan have those like QR code payment systems like Line Pay and stuff. It's like a app on your phone, you charge it with money, and then it gives you a QR code when you want to pay, and their thing scans it, and then it takes the money from that account and puts it into their account, right? That's how that basically works. There's a bunch of different systems, pay. I have no idea if this type of thing exists outside of Japan or not. Maybe it does. But I think that if it was easier to pay with cash, a credit card, or even Suica, where it could scan your Suica card, like for your train system. If you had more expanse of payment methods, and the second part is that if it wasn't attached to an actual convenience store, people see it, they go, it's curious, and then they just walk into the convenience store. If it was your only option, people would be using it. Like if there was no place else within like a 5-minute walk that you could just go and get those same things plus a whole bunch more and plus pay in multiple different ways, then I think that it would be getting more traction. But like, we walk past this thing constantly, and hardly ever do I see somebody in there use it. Like maybe once or twice in the year and a half it's existed.
And I go into that convenience store mostly to get cabbage, and it's not on the menu for the Mopu.
There weren't really any fresh items, were there?
You could barely get a sandwich in there. I think it's got a long way to go for user convenience and happiness.
I don't think it's a terrible idea, but I think it's going to fail because of the execution that they put it in.
Oh, certainly here.
Like, it's unfortunate that it's being executed the way it is, because if it was fleshed out a little better, I think it has potential. Like, you could do something a little more substantial with it. So, hopefully whoever is funding this don't... the people who are funding this don't just see this as like a complete failure. Hopefully they think about how to improve upon it and expand. But anyway, how was your rice? We done? Gross.
Yeah, it was, the flavor of the dust was good, but the rice wasn't even in there. It was a bit like tiny little dumplings that didn't really exist. I have no idea how to express how there were no rice in this rice thing. There was no rice in there.
Let's just do the end card thing now that we always have to do. So if you enjoyed this video, then you do the thumbs up on the video, and if you're not subscribed, you ring the bell, and then you subscribe and then you ring the bell. I think you have to do it in a special order.
There's a special order now?
Yeah, I don't think you can ring a bell. Can you ring a bell? Can you ring a bell if you haven't subscribed?
I don't. Why are you looking at me? I don't know.
If a tree falls in the woods,
I barely even have a YouTube account.
If a tree falls in the woods, it's a bear shit. Like, I don't know these answers. So,
do trees falling make bears scared? And then they shit?
There probably has been a time where a tree has fallen and scared a bear to the point of where it has defecated. I think that seems like the world's a big place. There's a lot of bears.
If you like this banter, you might want to go over to Patreon. That's where we have a lot of perks and benefits and a lot more interaction among people who watch our videos to this point.
One of the things that we do is videos similar to this, where we just do discussion videos and talk about behind the scenes and stuff and answer questions directly with people and things like that. So this is kind of in that style, to be completely honest.
It definitely is.
And the Patreon is how we fund all our videos. That's how any of our videos exist and happen. So super appreciated to anybody that's helping us this out over there.
Yes.
I'm getting pretty good about that. Like I feel like I've almost gotten too natural about it. I need to like fumble it up a little bit. Like maybe start saying the words in reverse or something. And then we also have a whole bunch of social media stuff that's all linked below. And I think that's it. Now I can push the button, right? We're not gonna do any extra shots or anything. We're just done. This is gonna be so easy to edit.
Wow.
Button.
Now for yours, you should stir it pretty good at the onset, or it'll make like a weird slime down at the bottom.
Ew. Glad you knew that. You can't forget this guy.
Put it in.
Actually, we now need 20 seconds of end card stuff so that those credit things can roll. So I don't know. We gotta go.
I got this shit. Oh, I get sucked in. Never mind. I kind of went in my nose canal. Okay.
Do you want some chunks?
No, I don't want any freaking chunks. I like this sloth. I think he's the best thing about Mopu.